Okay, I'm replacing the battery on my 2006 V8 Touareg, and so I thought I'd take you through a couple of the steps that I'm going through in order to do that. So the first thing you can see is I have a trickle charger that is hooked up to the Touareg, so that when I remove the existing battery, I don't lose any of my current comfort settings or radio settings or anything of that nature. I've got my battery. This is a die-hard. It's actually equal to the OEM, if not a little better, 850 cold cranking amps. It's their B24 gold, so I thought it was a pretty good value at 145 bucks. And then I have my ratchet. Then I also have my 12-point metric 10 millimeter bit that I'm going to use to remove the bolts, the seat bolts. So those are some of the tools that I have that are required for this job. I've already started to take off some of the things on the inside here. Just wanted to kind of show you a couple of things here. First, I took off the front cover that you can see right here, and this goes here. Just one note there, I just put a screwdriver with a flathead, put it in here and sort of twisted it a little bit. It opened it up. I was able to pull the bottom pretty much out, and the top stayed kind of firmly in there, and I had to sort of get my hand in there and pull back, or pull up and back. And you can see there's 3 little clips here that hang on there. So once that's off, it exposes where the battery is. You can see here. I made a mistake that hopefully you won't make. As you can see here, this is where one of these actual covers went on, and I was trying to get that off without breaking it, and unfortunately that didn't happen. I broke not only this one but the other one getting it off. The real shame is, as I'm reading through the forums, is that I think it's likely I didn't need to remove them at all. I haven't proven this yet, but you can see right there is where the 10 millimeter bolt is, and there's one obviously on each side. At any rate, it wasn't until after I'd already taken those off that I looked down here and realized, oh look, there's a cover there. I wonder what's under it. And you know, when you pull this cover off, voila, what you see is another bolt. And I'm thinking this is the one that needs to come off, along with the one on the other side. Just in order to have the seat come back. I guess there's according to at least some of the things I've read in the forum, a hinge at the back. So I'm going to try taking those ones at the bottom off, and then I will start recording again and update you on the progress. Okay, just a quick update. You can see that this bolt has come out, the one closest to the door. It's pretty clean. There's a little Loctite on it, you can see, but I didn't strip it at all. I pushed down pretty hard, made sure I didn't strip it. The other one is not quite out yet, but I thought I'd let you see what it looks like as it comes out. This one here is really kind of hard to turn, even as I get it most of the way out. But I just want to kind of let you see what that looks like as it's coming out, in case you wondered. Okay, so as you can see, a little corrosion down there. That one's out. And then we got this one out here as well. Let's go ahead and grab the frame and pull back. And, yes, what do you know? It does appear to come up a bit. So I'm hoping that if that's all, the more it comes up, if that's enough. Well, I don't think that it will be. So let me go ahead and take the camera, turn it off, and see what I can do to help this. Okay, a little update. You can see here, I've got the seat pulled back with a bungee so that it stays back as far as it possibly can. Looks like that's about the range of motion we're going to get out of it. There's still quite a bit of seat space between the back of the front and then the seat and the back seat, but that's holding it back as far as it'll go. You can see up here, it does give you quite a bit of room. I've opened up the cover, and then this is a 10 millimeter socket I have on here to undo the bolt that's securing the lead
to the negative, and you can of course see there's one back there which should be interesting to get to, but I'll let you know how it goes. So that's a little update for me, what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple things here. One is there was a bracket right here on the corner holding that side of the battery in place. This is what that bracket looks like right there. And without the light, it's a little dark, but I'll show you kind of where that went. Went on this corner right here, and then all the way down in. And all you had to do was take the bolt right here out of the top of it, and it came right off. So went right here into this hole. So that's how that bracket looks. Now the next thing I'm going to have to do, which was an unexpected challenge, is take that off. You can see I already have a 10 millimeter socket on top of it, but it's real tight quarters because that is also at the base of that battery. And then the final thing that I've noticed is that right here is where this hole, you can see it right there, is where the vent goes out. And what VW had was this device here, which is rounded at both ends. And you can see that on the die-hard battery, it's more of an oval shape. So that's going to be something I have to address, and I imagine I'll just go to Sears and ask them, what to do about that, and they'll have some sort of tube they can get me. So anyway, a couple of challenges that have come up, and just all in all, I'll tell you, this is a pretty tight working space here. Unless I'm missing something, it's going to be difficult to get that battery out of there, but we'll make it work. All right, that's the update for now. Okay, in case you ever wanted to see the empty battery hole, there it is. No battery. By the way, here was the other piece leveraging the battery down. And this was the one on the side. And again, that was a 10 millimeter socket that got that off. This one here, as a matter of fact. So anyway, there it is. The new battery will go in, hopefully without any issues. However, I will have to look into the vent piece, see how that goes. And for the sake of posterity, there we go. That's the OEM. Alright, you're going back to Sears, and they will recycle you. I will then check in to see what we can do about that venting piece. Okay, a couple quick notes. Went back to Sears, and apparently this little device here, which is a vent, was supposed to come with, and it didn't. So anyway, I took that. I went back to Sears, got that, and then hooked it into the circular pipe that you see that comes resident with the Touareg. So now we're fully vented. A couple of things here to consider or think about. One is that these braces, there's actually two. There's this one, and then there's the one that's right down in there. You can see it right there. It's also silver in color. This one sort of braces it from the left to right, and this one braces it straight down to keep it from going up and down as you go over bumps. What you want to make sure you do is get those reinstalled first before you reinstall the leads. I know that if you're like me, you're in kind of a crazy hurry to get the leads connected back to the battery before anything potentially bad happens relative to your settings or anything else electrical. But you want to go ahead and take the time to put these in first, these two first, because if you don't, you'll get the leads on, and then you find these big, thick, hairy lead cables will get in the way of you getting these installed back in, so you're going to have to take them off again anyway. Just letting you know. So anyway, that's one piece of advice I'd give you. This is a really heavy battery. Getting the one that was out was kind of a trick, and getting this back in was hard because I didn't want to let it fall in there and break the plastic casing or crack it at all. So just make sure that you're ready to haul a big battery out and heave a big battery in as gently as possible. So I'll go ahead and put everything back together now and give it one final update, and then you're on your own. Okay, there it is, all back together again. My general thoughts are that this was a more difficult procedure than, for me anyway, than I anticipated. And I would say this took me about, total work, maybe about 50 minutes, almost maybe an hour, not including driving to Sears and back. Kind of an inconvenient place for the battery, but it is safe in there, so that's a good thing now that it's done. Last battery, which was the original one, lasted me for 6.5 years, so hopefully this one lasts me just as long, because I definitely don't want to have to do that all over again. Anyway, good luck. Okay, so the good news is that the car starts like a champ now. It used to hesitate a lot, and now when you start it, fires right up. Now I have my TPMS turned off. There's been something wrong with that for a long time, but now I have, if you notice here on the right, this, I got a fault running gear workshop message, which is fantastic. So I'm wondering if something didn't, a control module didn't get damaged during the change. Anyway, if you have any ideas, let me know. I'm going to hook up my VAGCOM later and see what it says.